Captain R, and we are.
Actually,
We're on.
Are we?
Yeah.
I'm gonna move the table.
What's up, everybody?
There we
It's your
go.
boy Lazy back again. Got the homie Andrew.
Yo.
We got the homie Terry here.
Yo.
This is Terry's first time doing some podcast shit. We
Yes,
also
it
got
is.
my bro Heavy in the background over here. You can't see him because he's not on the camera right now, but he's here. I promise you. I promise you. He's looking at the camera right now. Make sure all shit looks proper.
He's
All right.
lying, I'm not here.
I can't hear his voice. Where did he go? Yeah. Let's see here. I think
Check.
we're probably
Okay.
in
We all.
most of these two mics, and I need to get a third mic up in here. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like you just got two mics.
Yeah. Go 3 and 4, and boom. We are in action. That would be my mics.
Yeah,
Probably
yeah,
no one
yeah,
heard
yeah.
me Except for through your guys' mics.
All
You
right.
may want to kick that sideways. These ones don't have shotgun style. They're side style. So
Gotcha.
It'll sound real tinny.
What's up?
Twist your mic to where it's sideways. This end with the AKG needs to be facing you.
You want to be talking
Shift
into
it.
that?
Yeah, you should do it. I
Twist
don't know how
Uh-oh.
to do this.
Twist it.
I'm too far. This thing's
Take it.
tilting
There you
over
go,
on me.
just like
Oh, okay. There we go.
There you go. There you go. All right. We will get this. It's
We'll
been a
get there.
while.
Yeah.
It's been
It's
a
my
while.
first
I
podcast.
gotta move
This
the
is
table
first
again.
podcast.
So we're getting
you would
there.
think I would have this figured out by now, but a lazy fat shit, so I don't. And it never seems to want to work the same time twice. I don't know if any other OBS users, you ever have that issue in OBS?
Well, like when you start it and it's like nothing is the same as when you closed it.
Like nothing wants to connect the same.
Oh
as
yeah,
when you
even though
closed it.
even though you say it's all the same scene and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
And
it's really
like,
frustrating because then you have to
nothing
go
works the
you have
same.
to go add those devices in again.
Yep.
But you can't add them as their same name because that name is
It-
already in
take
use.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's really
so-
confusing.
And then it just glitches out and fucks up all the time.
Hmm.
It's insane.
But shout out OBS though. It's
yeah,
free.
but we love you OBS because you're free. Like Blender, but Blender does better, so be more like Blender. We would prefer that. I would.
Blender.
Blender is a animating program that I've
Mhm.
also been trying to learn. So it's like 3D rendering models and shit like that. and
Okay,
like 3D
that's
worlds,
interesting.
and I'm also trying to learn Unreal Engine.
Oh
Make
shit.
video games and
Uh-huh.
shit. And you Unreal Engine 5,
Yeah.
they can do like you can make a 3D background and place like you could film on a green screen and be in that 3D world
Yeah.
and see you in that world.
That's pretty
on the
sick.
screen. Yeah.
What
That's wild.
video games do they do? I'm
All-
pretty sure I played
pretty much
some of
every
their
game
video
you've
games.
ever
Yeah.
played.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unreal Engine is like the basis for all the game buildings.
Yeah.
And then like Ubisoft and all those will take Unreal Engine and use
Oh,
that
yeah.
engine in their stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Right now I play The Witcher 3
Richard
on PC.
3,
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you've been doing streaming, right?
Yes, I
You've
have.
been streaming, huh?
On
Like
Twitch, yes.
What's your stream name?
Yes. XiledWRLD.
Yeah, so go and
We'll
check
put
him
that.
out
Yeah,
on
we'll
Twitch.
put that down.
Yeah, it'll
in the
be
description.
Fuck yeah.
Go ahead and give me that follow. Appreciate it.
Yeah, go on. He actually kills it on the fucking
Yeah.
games, bro. It's
FPS
insane.
mostly.
It's insane. I don't know if it's just FPS. Like,
Yeah.
I've seen you
Well, a
progression
lot,
wise in game, and like, let's be real. We used to play with some hackers,
Right.
And
Yes.
you slaughtered hackers
Yes.
without hacks.
Very. Yes.
That's how I started becoming a hacker killer.
Uh-huh.
Is because I would run with you against
Yeah.
these hackers, and
Yeah.
we would have no hacks, and then we would 1v1 these
Quick scoping.
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I can't.
Call of
quick
Duty
scope
Modern
to this
Warfare.
motherfucker
Oh,
dead.
dude.
Yeah.
He can quick scope. I don't understand it. It
Yeah.
doesn't ever work for me.
My favorite thing used to be in Call of Duty Modern Warfare online specifically
Uh-huh.
was in multiplayer finding ways to break out of the map, like jumping, doing certain little
Yeah.
jumps and stuff.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
could get
dude.
up and out of maps and then like just snipe down on people and they're like,
Yeah.
"What the
Glitch
fuck? Where did
spots.
that come from?" Or they
Dude,
see the
yeah.
kill cam, they're like, "Yo, you are not supposed to be there, dude. What the
Like,
fuck?"
yeah,
That's
dude.
bullshit.
Yeah.
How'd you glitch
Yeah, you
there?
can even ask him, dude. We just be playing on like shipment, and these Call of Duty players, they know,
Oh, yeah.
you know, about shipment, how
Many
that
battles
level
on
is, yeah,
shipment.
1v1, and yeah, we're just 1v1ing, and then next thing you know, final kill cam, you know, just try and hit that 360 or no scope, you know, just
Yeah.
practice,
Yeah.
because when you go in an actual real game, and then, you know, you're gonna want to do that, and you know, some people get hyped over it.
Yeah.
That's what all video game is about, Video
Just get
gaming,
hype.
at least.
Hell yeah.
To me.
I like to talk
yeah.
shit. That's my favorite thing about
Talk shit,
COD.
yeah.
That's why I pretty much play COD and COD alone, because like online. Yeah, I'm a troll, motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
a
troll.
that's
Right?
a good game to be a troll on.
It's because
Yeah.
people talk shit for no reason. Be like GG, and they're
Mhm.
like, "Fuck your mom," and I'm like, "You suck your daddy's what?"
Damn.
And they're like, "What?" I'm like,
What?
"You kiss your daddy on the lips?"
Oh my god, bro.
Fuck you,
Yeah.
man. What the fuck? I'm like, yeah. And then I laugh. I laugh hysterically because it's
Yeah.
tickles
Call of
me.
Duty lobbies, I swear.
It's the
It doesn't matter
most
if you're
toxic
good
place
or
on the planet.
bad.
Yep.
It doesn't matter. They're still gonna talk shit.
Always.
Even people on your team.
My
it doesn't
favorite
matter,
thing
even if you're
is
good.
when I do
yeah.
a 0 and 15. I fucking
Yeah.
no kills, only deaths.
Yeah.
Just
and
talk
at the
mad
very
shit.
end, I'm just like, you fucking suck.
Yeah.
You suck. I'm the,
The two-
best.
yeah,
Look
the
at
two
me, I'm on
main-
the fucking top
yeah.
of the shit. And they're like, you're at the bottom,
What
bro.
are you
I'm
talking
like,
about?
it's upside down day, bro. What are you talking about? That's the top.
Yeah, the two main things that made people quit Call of Duty was the first thing was hackers. That's the main thing.
It's still.
And the second thing was toxicity.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, people really getting,
I feel
hurt
like
over
it
it.
builds your
Jesus.
character, though.
It
I
does.
feel
You
like-
gotta talk shit back.
Yeah, you
have
gotta learn
to.
how to just
Like,
be able to roll
yeah,
with the
just
shit
sit there
and
and-
not
yeah.
take it personally.
Exactly.
It's
you
just
know?
somebody somewhere.
They're just trying to bully you. They don't have nothing else
To
going
me,
on.
it's
They're
like
bored.
it's real world
Yeah.
training.
It makes the game
for
fun
dealing
to
with
them. Yeah.
Facebook, or dealing with the Twitter,
Yeah.
or dealing with traffic.
Uh huh.
Well, plus, like our generation, we got to grow up like inside of those chat rooms and those lobbies, and
Yeah.
like that was part of our video game experience before it was like culturally known
Uh-huh.
that like that's a madhouse in there. Like back then, it was like no, people didn't really know that unless you were playing those games. Like
Yeah.
if you were in there,
And
But
then you
nowadays,
find
it's
out
like
how
it's
popular-
common knowledge. There's screen recordings, there's videos of everything,
Oh,
all the time.
the
TikToks,
worst
YouTube
shit, yeah.
stuff. Twitch, so like there's so much more exposure to it. Whereas I feel like when we were going through that,
Yeah.
10 years plus or whatever ago, as that was coming around,
Yeah.
like that was we were in the birthing chambers of all of that craziness.
Oh,
You know?
for sure. Like
Yeah.
I remember the first time I heard someone just cuss me out on Call of Duty, and I was flabbergasted.
Yeah.
I was like, "Wait, you can do this?"
Mhm.
And then
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, well, this is part of the game."
Yeah.
Welcome to the internet.
What is the first Call of Duty that you played?
The first one,
First one. There's a
Call
lot.
of Duty.
Just Call
Oh,
of
just
Duty?
Call of Duty. Okay.
Was that on
okay.
PC?
The
Did you play it
first
on
one,
PC
okay.
or-
No, I was,
was that
never a PC gamer.
Xbox?
Yeah.
It was, I believe, PlayStation that it
Okay.
started on. It may have been Xbox. Real gamers would be
Mm-hmm.
cussing at their screen right now.
Probably.
Yeah.
Chucking shit. It was on one of them, alright? They're the
Yeah.
only two major fucking game systems. So it was one of those two.
Uh-oh.
I played the shit out of it,
Yeah.
and I've only played that game since. I tried God of War. Boring.
What? No.
Just talking like
No.
there's no multiplayer on God of War, right? That's all. I'm
Yo,
seeing.
roast them in the chat right now.
Don't know.
Roast them in the chat. No. Boring. Oh my god. Roast them in the
It is
chat.
literally the
No.
Lord of the Rings.
Oh
in
my
video game
god. This guy.
Yo, the
I'm
Lord
just
of the
gonna
Rings
keep
video games were sick.
walking.
I am shocked.
I'm just gonna keep walking. Oh
No.
look, a
The
creature.
story is a masterpiece.
Yes, the story.
10 out
I
of
watched
10.
the video. I
Gameplay,
like when the motherfuckers
all
put
of
the
it.
cuts together. You've
No,
seen those
bro.
4-hour video cinematic cuts where they cut.
Yeah, like here's the whole
Oh,
story
the
of
whole
Halo.
storyline.
Yeah.
I watched that.
Yeah, same
I don't
here.
want to walk for 45 fucking hours, going like this.
No. Bro, no. You have a PC. Get on that mouse and keyboard.
Fuck
You're
that.
more
I got-
interactive
I
with
got
the
carpally
game.
Look at these hands, bro. This hand doesn't even form together to my foot anymore. I got the permanent spot going on with one of these hands. That is the closest I can get. That shit is.
His
twisted.
hand is permanently like ET, phone
Yeah, it's-
home. Look
it's
at this
twisted and
hand,
fucked
that
up.
right hand. Oh
It's
my
just
god.
spot there, bro.
ET, phone home.
I got that straight up.
Yo.
Big Prosper going on.
That shit
constantly.
funny as shit.
So like when I do the mouse like this, my
Yeah.
arm goes dead, like corporal tunnel.
Yeah.
It just goes dead.
Is
so
it easier to
fast.
like have a controller kind of like
so
in your
much
lap
easier to
style?
sit it like this
Yeah.
and just play on a controller. So even when I play on PC video games like Skater XL, which
Yeah.
is one of the greatest games in the world, download it, and then Skater XL, get my mods into the console version, if you don't mind. It would be
Sick.
great. I got mods up there. Go and put some Richwood skateboards into the console version for me.
I think Skyrim has mods.
Skyrim. So is that the one that
They
you fly
added
around
that.
on dragons
I
with?
think.
I don't know if you fly the dragons. I
Um,
think you fight the dragons. I started playing. Okay, check
I think
this
there's
out.
a
There is
mod that
dragons.
you can do that
There is
in
dragons.
Skyrim.
I started
yeah.
playing Skyrim. Walked around. Boring.
Boring.
I was
It
bored.
is.
I was
Yeah.
bored, dude.
It's
I
boring.
I played probably
It's
5
Fable.
hours. I played
It's-
probably 5 hours and was like, yo, I don't know what I'm
Yeah.
missing. Like,
Once you've played Zelda or Fable,
I played Zelda.
you've played God of
On the
War.
N64.
You've played,
fuck yeah.
Bro,
you've
I
played
grew up on
Destiny,
this shit.
You've played every other walking game.
No, God of War is
Boring.
amazing, bro. Roast him in the chat
Just
once
make
again.
the
Roast him.
cinematic cut.
It's a masterpiece.
The cinema is, I'll give you that. The video game,
Boom! No, the combat is amazing, bro. You could throw the fucking axe.
I can't.
It's like
speak to it.
Thor,
I've never
bro.
Played God of War.
guess what I can throw an axe in?
But
Or you could go to one of those axe throwing places.
In real life.
jeez, bro, no,
I
this
just
shit's
bought an
dope,
axe
bro.
today, speaking of.
You did?
I had
It's
to
a great
cut some
game.
bushes
You gotta
out.
try it.
And there's on the vines, one of the vine things was like a horse cock. It was
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
so thick. And so I went and bought an 8
Whoa! Pause.
Disgusting. What do you mean
Pause.
What do you mean? Horse cocks are thick. That's a fact. That's a fact. Unpause.
Pause.
Fucking get educated if you don't know.
Pause.
8-pound axe. My arms are so dead right now.
Is it like full axe or hatchet?
Mhm.
Two-hander?
Full baby.
Shit.
It's a full one. It's full. It's in my truck. I would have thought it was in my car. I would have go grab it. I would have gone and grabbed it. It's got a sledgehammer on the other end.
Oh, fuck
It's a
yeah.
specific kind of axe. I don't think it was meant for what I was
Yeah.
doing with it today, but I was like, the weight and how tired I'm gonna be
Yeah.
Mhm.
will break the branches. So I'm just gonna get the heaviest one and start
Yeah.
swinging
Yeah.
hard. And I did.
Let
It-
gravity help you.
Just let gravity work. I just showed my buddy how to throw an axe today too.
Uh-huh.
He'd never chucked an axe the first time, so
I got a crazy story. So,
let's hear it.
I went camping with my family and my cousin and his parents and my little brother. And my older cousin was trying to show me how to just chop some wood, right? And I decided to try and chop into this like huge log that he was chopping into. He's like, "Hey," I was like, "Hey, can I try it?" He's
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, sure." So I grab the axe and I try and swing, and I'm swinging it right. I'm like, okay, getting overly confident, you know. And the next thing you know, the shit hits this like hard part. I don't know what you would call it.
Knot.
Yeah, it hits a knot. Exactly, hits a
That's
knot.
not good.
It hit the knot, bounced off the side of the axe, or it was a hatchet. And this shit was
Yeah.
sharp. Yeah, my uncle was like, "Yo, this shit sharp."
Mhm.
My cousin was like, "Yeah, that shit sharp. Be careful." And yeah, shit hit the knot sideways and then went towards my ankle. Good thing it hit like the side of the other side of the axe.
flat end?
Yeah, or the
Yeah.
hatchet. Yeah,
That's smart, yeah, because I've stuck
Yeah.
a hatchet into my leg before, and it's not fun.
I almost literally chopped my fucking foot off.
Yeah,
my
those
left
things are
foot.
fucking
Yeah.
sharp.
Dude, yeah, especially if you hand sharpen them.
Yeah.
This one was
Mhm.
factory sharp, so it was as sharp as it
Yeah.
came out the
Oh,
factory.
first thing you got to do is sharpen it like
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
after the factory sharpen.
Yeah,
You
I
got to
did.
just
Mm-hmm.
I should have, because I
But-
found out how dull it was.
Damn.
How dull it was.
Mhm.
Dude, I love a good sharp hatchet where you can take the piece of wood and
Yeah.
just hold it up to the blade and then tap it down.
Yep.
And it just
Splits.
slice it right in
Beautiful,
half.
perfect
For
slit.
Plus, it's
real?
way and it's way safer. You don't have to swing it at
Yeah.
stuff because that's
usually
the dangerous
I
part.
take it and I
Yeah.
tack it
Yeah.
in. I'll just tack it in, and
Yeah.
then I take the whole thing,
Uh-huh.
just
Kinda
comes
like-
up and just hammer
like
it.
a hammer, yeah.
Just hammer it into the ground.
For
and it
bigger
splits.
pieces
I'll
too.
try that
like,
next time.
For bigger pieces too, like get it in the top of the piece and then take another piece and
Yeah,
just pound the
smack
top
that.
of it like.
I was
Yeah,
just
you
having
go
fun.
down.
Yeah, I was just having
Yeah.
fun chopping into wood. You
Have
know?
you
Dude,
ever
I've had-
seen a wood chop machine?
Yeah.
Yeah, the hydraulic
Um,
ones.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty
so
sure.
basically,
yeah,
all
on
that
YouTube.
is like a flat,
Yeah.
fucking beveled edge. It ain't even very sharp,
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah.
it just shoots into it, because once it has a certain amount of pressure in the
Yeah.
center, it just shoots, blam, and
Mhm.
they blow out the sides.
It's just the
of that.
fibers just naturally break
Open
like
up.
that. Yeah.
So you just lock it in there
crazy.
and it shoots. Blah.
Yeah, I've had
It's
too
pretty
many
sick.
close calls and like getting hit by the hatchet to
Oh,
where it's
yeah.
like, yo,
Yeah.
I don't even fuck with swinging anymore. If I have like a good setup and I'm like on flat ground and
Yeah.
like, but like in my backyard where I normally like chop wood to go take it up to the fire,
yeah.
it's super like bumpy and shit. Like dude, nah,
Not do
fuck
it.
that.
Yeah.
I'll just
Not
do
do
it.
it.
I'll do it the safe way because like I'm too old. I don't want to fucking go to the hospital. That shit sucks.
Yeah, no.
Right.
Plus,
Especially
it's
for a
expensive.
hat.
That costs money, yeah.
and it's like shit, man.
gotta run your
I'm just
insurance,
trying to
yeah.
chill, man. I gotta work tomorrow.
You gotta tell
Right.
the lady why you're in there, and she's
Uh-huh.
like, "What the hell happened? Someone hit you with an fucking hatchet?"
Yeah,
And, like,
someone did. Me.
Yeah.
My dumb ass.
I'd rather not tell you who.
Yeah. Fuck.
Well, it looks
Yep.
like you swung it in.
Crazy shit.
Just put the finger on her lips. I guess you can't do that now because of COVID. It'd be assault, brother. It'd be assault. Ugh. COVID's crazy.
Yeah.
How's everyone doing with COVID? You guys not dead yet?
I feel like I'm still alive.
Cool.
It's been pretty shitty.
Yeah.
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 Hanging in there.
Yeah.
It's like everybody else trying to live.
Fuck you, Chansey.
Just trying to like do something. I feel like a ton of people during COVID they got into like different hobbies and like found different skills and shit that they wanted to work on, and
I feel like
So-
people did. It gave people the time to do that.
the people that were like that
Yeah.
type of people, I guess.
I
That's
guess
why-
I'm more upset with the fucking unemployment thing since they are criminals and fucked me multiple times. And
Yeah,
they
it
just
was-
tried to refuck me.
It was
again.
hard to deal with them.
Yeah.
I
Well, they
hated
just sent
it.
me another thing saying that I owe them $9,000 now. And I'm like, well, I got again 2
Yeah.
testicles for your throat to suck upon.
Suck it.
Like y'all
Yeah,
told
they-
us to quit our jobs if we had elderly. I
Yeah.
got 2 very elderly, both had cancer, both in high risk,
Uh-huh.
and I'm doing the only job that was open at the
Yeah.
time, selling pot
Mhm.
out in the country where people don't want to fucking wear their masks and shit.
Right.
Mhm.
And I don't blame them. But I was like, the government tells us that we need to quit.
Mhm.
So I quit. I did it. I listened to the government for
Yeah.
the first time in my life. And they fucked me.
They really did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twice. First they said I owed them 10 grand.
Mhm.
Now it's 9 grand. I'm like, well, how did I lose a grand? Like,
Mhm.
it's cool. Why don't we just cut it down to 0? Because I don't understand where the fuck you guys are coming from anyway.
Mhm.
Y'all did this.
Damn.
Yeah, good luck getting it figured out anytime.
Oh, it ain't
Neither
gonna
of
get
you.
really
figured out
fucked you.
anytime soon.
A, it's the government, and
Yep.
B,
Yeah.
it's like everything's just extra waiting, extra time.
Oh, they're
for
so
everything
far
right
behind
now.
on all that shit, and they got robbed. They're not even good enough at keeping their shit secure. A guy in the United States from another country
Yeah.
robbed these people of like $100 million.
Who
It
robbed?
was-
Like who? They robbed who?
They robbed
Who?
unemployment.
Oh, just like scams and shit.
Yeah,
God
they
damn.
scammed unemployment of
What was
$100
those
million.
loans
One
that
guy.
they were passing out?
One dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Not even loans.
Was it that
just
guy that bought that
unemployment. He was
Lamborghini?
saying that he was
Yeah.
these other people, and he was claiming their unemployment.
Yeah.
that's not like a new thing though.
No,
No,
was
but he did so much of it. It was like 10% of what was coming in from the federal government.
yeah, but what about that
And
guy
we were
that
like,
was?
well, fuck, people are fucking scamming the system, and they find one guy that was scamming
Yeah.
the system, and then I get a fucking bill for $9 grand. What?
Yeah.
What?
What about that guy that bought that Lamborghini? He was using unemployment or those loans
Oh, the people
that they were giving
Oh,
the
yeah,
yeah,
PPP.
exactly,
So
yeah.
he's like a business owner.
Yeah, and he was using that for his Lamborghini. Yeah,
Fucker. My
Yeah.
boss
he just
tried.
went and bought a Lambo.
My boss tried to give the PPP back
Yeah.
to the government because he's like, I don't
Uh-huh.
need this shit, and they're like, here, just take it anyways.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's the states. Certain Republican states
Mhm.
sent the money back. $90 million.
Mm.
She was like, we're doing all right.
Uh-huh.
We cut our budgets and have money for a rainy day,
Mhm.
just like this.
Yeah, but the state's not the ones that provide the PPP loans. Like,
No,
Or
the
they're-
federal government gave the states $90 million for PPP.
yeah,
The state refused the federal grants
Mhm.
for keeping the government open, for paying government employees and all that. They're like, we have our budgets good. We didn't overspend.
I thought the PPP was specifically for people that were like smaller businesses that were suffering from not being able to operate.
But those loans came from the federal government.
Right.
And the states dealt out those loans in each state because they all have different requirements, right? So like in the state of Washington, it's different for what you would have to be as a business or how many hours and all that than it is in California or it is in Texas or it is in Utah. So each state's doing all of that. And they were asking other, like this state asked for $130 million, I believe, for being able to keep the government of Washington running because we overspent.
Dude, so fucking stupid. It's all just like money that's all made up.
Yeah,
anyways,
and that was the thing. They're like, the states that didn't accept it, they got ripped apart because they saved money and didn't need fiat money. Like, they're like, no, that's what makes our dollar go down is you just printing money.
Yeah.
We can't. We're gonna stand up. We actually did our budgets and spent within our means. We're doing all right. Just because all the big coastal states decided that they had to spend more than their fair share of money, and now they're having to print money. What the fuck?
They
It's
could
pretty
just print
crazy.
money, then just
They are printing money,
share.
but it fucking the money becomes worthless. The more you print, the less it's worth.
Yeah.
It has to be backed by something, and it's not backed by gold.
So it has to
anymore.
go
It
in,
hasn't
like,
been backed by gold
circulation?
since the 20s. No, circulation is like whether or not it's quality and shit like that, right? Like that's what circulation is now. Is like keeping that money in the circulation.
Yeah.
But the money's mostly digital. It's numbers on a computer somewhere.
Yeah,
Mostly-
if everyone went to the bank and tried to
There
take out
ain't
all their
enough
money,
money
that,
to pull out. You couldn't go pull out all your money, all my money, everybody at the same time. If they pulled all their money out of the banks, bank couldn't give you all your money.
Yeah.
It's numbers on a screen. That's how you have money. But it used to be you had to have a physical amount of something. You don't have that. They're IOUs at this point. That's the guy. There was a diner around here
Yeah.
that stayed open during the pandemic here in Washington, and Jay Inslee's fining him like $95 million or something like that
Wow.
for being open.
I know there was like a barber shop in Snohomish
That's
that
another
stayed
one.
open,
That's another
getting
one.
like $500,000. I mean, if you ask me, it's like,
What
I
can
don't
he
know,
do?
yeah,
Like,
so
how are you
this
supposed
is
to
what he did.
survive?
This is what he did because you have a legal right to do it. It's legal tender.
Yeah.
He just went in there and wrote them.
Mm-hmm.
This is an IOU basically, a
Yeah.
fucking reserve slip.
Mm-hmm.
He went in there with a team of lawyers, wrote it off, handed
Yeah.
it to him. They can't not accept it. Debt's paid.
Mm-hmm.
That was it.
Damn.
That's it. Like,
It-
there's ways around it because, like, the federal government and the government,
Mhm.
which is by the people, are separate powers.
Yeah.
The federal bank is not the federal government's
Uh-huh.
bank. It's a private bank. It's owned by the Rothschilds. They own all the money. They print the money at a certain percentage,
Mhm.
right? And then, like, so if they give you $2, you need to give them 4. Right? That's what they say. And then that's how we get loans from the federal bank.
Yeah.
And the federal government takes out those loans, and then they make deals with the states to
Mhm.
distribute that money on a reimbursement from what the state makes from doing all of its charitable works and such. And the state makes a fuck ton of money. Where do you think tickets for driving too fast or light tickets or your taxes, where all that goes? That all goes to the state.
Yeah.
So the state's making a fuck ton of money.
I say we just
lot.
let's just go back. Let's go get kings again. You know, Just have
I'm
a
down to
king.
try it for a little while.
Just like everyone can stop bitching because it's like if you bitch, you die.
I say we just don't have any leaders. Why not? Why don't you
I
be
just
your own
wish-
leader? And if you get in my way, I'll kill you. And we just
No.
play it that way, like back in the old days. Everybody will respect everybody if everybody's
Well,
got the gun.
no, because everyone would just
straight
be killing
barbarians.
No, because eventually.
No, because then the most powerful people will have killed the least powerful people.
No, because you got guns. That
Mhm.
equalizes everybody.
Then everyone just kills each other.
Nah, no guns.
No, there's gonna
give
be
them a
one
sword
person
and
left,
shield.
And then they breed out.
No,
We
give them
breed
a
out.
sword and shield.
Swords, yeah. We'll
Yeah,
just get
go
rid
out
of,
in the field,
we'll
right?
smelt all the guns to swords
Yeah.
and shields, and then
There
whoever's
you go.
brave enough.
Revolutionary
go.
War.
There's plenty of planet for people that don't want to fucking fight to survive to go and make their own
Mhm.
colonies.
Yeah.
There are still uncontacted tribes on this planet right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of places we haven't
Yeah.
explored and shit.
2021.
Just because there's
Yeah.
too much, like the elements are too harsh there.
Then how are
too,
people
too
living
hot,
there?
Too cold. No, I'm talking about just places we haven't explored.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
well.
There's a
you know?
shitload of those.
yeah. But there's also other places like people don't want to live because it sucks, but there are
Mhm.
tribes that live there, like in the fucking Amazon and shit. Like there are bugs as big as fucking dogs out there.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to fuck
Yeah,
with
shit's
that.
gnarly.
These motherfuckers are out there happy as
Savages.
shit.
Yeah.
Happy as shit. They ain't had no cell phones. They don't know what a satellite is.
No
They don't know what pants
technology.
are. They don't know what fucking t-shirts are.
Uh-huh.
They're out there still buck naked and out in the woods with the spear and killing shit
Yeah.
and living off the land. And they're happier than any of us in the cities. I guarantee it. They have like a purpose. I guarantee it. If you went and talked to any one of them, they're like, "Yeah, my purpose is this. This is my purpose." They feel what their purpose is. People here are trying to find a purpose. That's why we have all this
Yeah.
crazy shit online and people fighting about everything. They need a purpose. They need something to be able to stand up and
Uh-huh.
fight for. I stand up and fight for your freedom.
Mhm.
That's something that I will do. I'll fight for your freedom because I'm fighting for my freedom. I don't like people telling me what the fuck to do. People, thousands of people have died, so I don't have people controlling everything.
Mhm.
There's a certain amount of thing in society that you have to give into, right? That's just being a
Wearing pants.
moral person in a society,
Mhm.
right? And it's like people will ask, well, how do you have morals if you're not religious? Well,
Has nothing to do with
that
it.
has nothing to do exactly. I was religious, so I learned morals of religion, and I
Mhm.
tend to find a lot of them are they say the morals, but they don't live
Yeah,
the
Well,
morals
they have
as much.
they have motives, ulterior motives.
Exactly. There's a
It's
motive.
kind of hard to
behind
follow
every
the
moral.
rules though in society, you know.
Yeah, but
It's-
you're breaking like
you're-
every day. You break
every
at
day
least 5
you
felonies
break a
or
law
some shit
or
like
something
that. What
like
is it?
that.
Yeah.
Like without knowing it, you're breaking
Yeah.
laws every single fucking day because new laws are being made and thrown out. You couldn't
Yeah.
follow all the laws if you fucking tried. There's no way. You just couldn't. And people still
Mhm.
tend to live in those societies pretty good. You're gonna have murderers. You're gonna have rapists. We've had them since
Yeah.
the beginning of time.
Mhm.
What we should do with them, in my personal opinion,
Mhm.
is take them out to an island. People get to hunt them.
Like,
if you want to be a murderer, that's how you
like
can get
some
that
Hunger
out.
Game shit.
So you're not killing
some
all
Hunger
the
Game shit?
population of society that you have to mold with. Make enough money to go kill child molesters on an island somewhere.
Hunger Game shit.
Yeah, but child molesters and proven rapists. Like, it has to be proven
Mhm.
without a shadow of doubt. Not this fucking Twitter culture bullshit where it's like, we think they did it. No, it needs to go through actual court,
Mhm.
actual information. But once it's proven that you diddled the kid,
Mhm.
we strip you naked and fly you to this island. And you get, that's it.
Yeah.
And then someone hunts your ass. They
Uh-huh.
buy a tag to
Hunger
go hunt
Games.
pedophiles.
They did that on The Purge.
Basically, I think that that's
Was
something
it-
we should do.
What movie was that? Purge Anarchy?
I think I only saw the first one.
I've seen.
I think
think
that
all
was
of them.
Purge Anarchy.
There was 3 of them, right? Anarchy was the last
Bro,
one.
there's
where it
like
was
5
like,
of them.
No, Purge Forever was the last one. Yeah, there is 5 of
I
them.
haven't seen that
Yeah.
one yet.
Purge Forever is the most recent.
good?
I actually heard it. It was really
alright.
good.
It was.
I
It
heard
was
it was
better
like-
than the last 3.
Yeah, I heard it was
Really?
either
The
first one
the
was
second
really
best
good.
one.
And
I
then
like
that
them
one.
all personally.
These 2,
I enjoyed
are
them all.
so much better.
Do you guys like horror movies?
Oh,
Like,
dude,
Yeah,
I love
dude,
horror
bro.
movies.
Yeah.
Okay, holy shit. Have you guys seen God damn it, what is it called? Hereditary.
Oh yeah,
Hereditary.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen Hereditary?
terrifying. Dude.
Holy shit. That
I don't
movie's
think I've seen that
gnarly.
one yet.
Yo, you gotta look
It's
it up.
good.
Uh-huh.
It's like,
You can find it on YouTube. You can rent it on YouTube.
Really?
I promise you.
yeah, it'll fuck you up, dude.
It's good. Jin?
Is that a movie?
Yeah.
Or are you offering me gin?
No. It's Jin, but it's Jin. It's Korean, I
Yeah.
believe. And the movie is English. Like, it's an American movie, but it's about Jin, which
Uh-huh.
are genies, like,
Oh,
Kinda
okay.
thing,
yeah,
right?
like spirits.
but they're evil genies, like fucking suck your soul out type shit. Very well done movie. Very well
How
done.
is
movie.
it? DGIN?
DJIN.
DJIN. Okay.
Yeah.
Jin. Yeah, I gotta check that out.
It's good. It's good.
What is it about?
It's about a Jin and like a kid.
Well,
If
I need
if you
a
explain much more than that,
explanation.
like if you explain much more than that, it kind of gives away a lot
Yeah.
of the plot. Like you need to not know what a Jin is in full for that movie to really hit you right.
Dude, I like.
And I knew what Jin was before that, just because I get into that
Kind of
shit
have an
and research.
idea.
Okay, so this little kid, right? Him
Well, I
and
mean, you don't have to go in that much detail. I'll say.
so there's a little
All right,
kid.
the opening
there's his
credits.
dad. Scene opens. Lights.
Directed by.
Corner camera. 45-degree angle. 35 mil.
All right. I
So,
got
yeah.
a great description off that.
So you got
I can
you
definitely
got
see
this
the
kid who
movie.
can see this Jin, and
Mm-hmm.
no one else can see the Jin.
Classic.
Intel.
So it's a ghost.
Yeah, that's what a Jin is. I explained what a Jin
Yeah.
is. It's a fucking genie. It's an evil genie.
Oh,
basically.
genie. Okay.
That's what an actual Jin is. Is like it's the genie in the Middle East.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
in
okay.
like Korea and stuff. When I first heard of it, it was a
Mhm.
Middle Eastern thing, and they were
Mhm.
Jin, and then this Jin is more Korean because the kid is
Mhm.
half white, half Korean.
Yeah.
Mom dies, he's with the dad.
Is the
Crazy shit
dad the
happens to
white one?
kid.
Oh,
Yes.
I had a feeling.
damn. Sounds intense.
Because I'm guessing part of the conflict in the movie, I haven't seen it, but because you said that, I'm guessing that the kid is experiencing these things and the dad is like, I don't want anything to do with this. I don't really believe you. Like, he's kind of dismissing of it.
He isn't
And
there
maybe-
for most of it.
Oh, really?
Like the dad.
I'm just trying to guess the
Yeah,
plot of
you're
a
pretty
movie.
much-
Like,
you're
I don't even know.
basically,
But
like that's why I don't want it, because the more I give you, you will guess the plot of
Yeah.
the movie. It's,
dude, so that's why
basic.
that's why I liked Hereditary so much, because and it's there's no spoilers, but like the way that movie makes you almost kind of think one thing and then like halfway
it.
through it's like, wait, holy fuck, what? Okay, this is not what I was expecting, and I don't know what's happening, and I'm scared.
That's what I like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
dude.
those kind of movies. This one's more like just cinematically well shot. The acting in it, this
Mhm.
kid acts amazing. It's just a good movie
Yeah.
all around. Like there's nothing one thing specific
Mhm.
about it that's great. It's
Mhm.
just a good movie all around. I would suggest it.
Nice.
There was this TV series that was on Netflix. It was out a long time ago. It was a horror one. It was like this family. They're in the house and the
American
house was-
Horror Story.
No. It was a
Older
different
than
one.
that, or like around that time?
Newer. I
Okay,
think.
newer than
I
American.
believe.
Poltergeist, like the
No.
Poltergeist TV series. Didn't they make a TV series out of that too on Netflix?
I don't know.
No, this family was in this house, like Red Door. I don't know.
I think it's Red Door or something like that.
Yeah,
I
some,
know what you're
no,
talking
not
about.
that's not the name, but it has
Like
something to do
House
with the
in
Red
the-
Door where
House in the Woods or something like that.
yeah, there was
Cabin
like
in the
a
Woods or
yeah, it was like
something
a
like
horror
that.
house and like this family was like moving in, I guess, and they were being haunted by like themselves. Like,
Was it the Jordan Peele?
yeah, it was themselves
movie?
in the future that they were
Oh.
being haunted. The ghosts were themselves the whole time.
The ghosts were like them in the future because they die.
Yeah, exactly. And
That's
they were just
kinda
trying
wild.
to warn them
I like
that,
that.
yeah, they're just trying to warn them the whole time, like, yo, they get out of this
Well,
house.
figure out the name of the
So it's
fucking
like-
movie so the people
yeah,
can
I
see
know.
it, man.
That's, they'll
The
probably
fuck?
know. Yeah, put
I
it
don't
down
know.
in the
I want
chat.
to see this. This
Yeah,
sounds
put
good.
it down in the chat if you know what it is.
That does sound
Yeah,
cool.
because I'm trying to see it. I
Love
wanna
a good
see this
movie. Love a good movie. What was the last movie you saw like in the theaters?
Oh fuck! It's
I
been
know
so
mine
long.
because it was sick.
I think I see stuff on Christmas mostly. So whatever the last
really?
Christmas movie was, when I go to theaters, I like to smoke pot. So I rather just that's
Watch a movie at home.
the greatest thing about fucking COVID is the direct to your
Yes,
fucking TV.
That's so sick. That's so overdue.
Yeah.
And I'll pay the $20.
I don't give a shit. I'll pay more than a movie
Dude,
ticket to go
it's-
to be able
yeah.
to stay here.
And someone was like, "Why would you pay $20 for it? It's cheaper for the movie ticket." I'm like, gas,
You're paying, yeah.
time,
Plus, you're gonna pay fucking
The
$40
food,
for a large
Everything
popcorn and some
else.
Skittles
Yeah.
in the goddamn
If
theater.
you
Main
don't
thing.
decide you want snacks and shit,
Yeah.
because
Well,
then you're opening your
Because
wallet and dumping.
that's the only way that the theater makes money,
Yeah,
because
it's
they don't
the
make
fucking
any money
food
off
bar.
off the tickets themselves.
Yeah.
It's
The
all the
food.
food and shit,
Yeah.
and then all that money has to go to the employees that they're paying and stuff. So like movie theaters don't make a lot of money,
No.
which is why they went out so quickly.
Oh,
Obviously, like COVID is gonna wreck gathering spaces like that. Like that's
Oh,
it's
big
not gonna
time.
happen. But I don't think they're ever gonna really pick back up to the way they were now.
No,
because
But there still
I'm
are.
gonna still fucking
Yeah.
get my shit direct to TV, smoke my weed, watch my movie on my TV in my comfortability with my ass cheeks hanging out.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
there still are people that still go out and go to the
There-
movies.
Yeah,
there are.
absolutely.
They're
There's
trying to get
cinephiles.
out of the
Yeah,
house,
There's a
out
lot
of
of cinephiles
you
and
know,
people that
whatever
like,
they're
I have fibromyalgia.
going.
Those chairs
Yeah.
are the most uncomfortable fucking thing if you don't have fibromyalgia and your back doesn't hurt
Mhm.
Yeah.
from being sit up against a hard pressed
Yeah.
surface. For me personally, use my air. For me personally,
Uh-huh.
if it isn't one of those like lounge supermax fucking style theater chairs, you seen those shits?
Yeah.
I haven't even had the chance to sit in one. I've seen it on a video. I'm like, that I fuck
that
with.
looks cool.
But at Cineplex or the fucking
The
Regal
recliners.
16, them bitches.
They have the
can fuck
recliners
off.
over in Linwood.
I don't go to
What,
Linwood
a
one. I go to
Regal?
the Regal 16.
Was that AMC in Linwood?
I think that one is Regal.
Hmm.
I believe so.
Gnarly, because the one
Maybe.
Regal 16 over there, it
Yeah.
fucking
Marysville?
blows,
Yeah.
goes.
Recliners, bro. Like
It
you lay
fucking
back.
blows.
There's
I
another
get
one where
out
you can get
halfway
drinks.
through the movie to have a cigarette
Yeah.
too, and then I miss half of my movie. I can't pause it and walk.
That's
Where
another
I
good
stay,
point.
I can smoke
Yeah.
while I'm watching the fucking video. It's I'd rather pay the $20 for that
Yeah, you-
convenience than to
right.
fucking pay $70 to go and
Yeah.
not be convenient.
So, I want to switch it up a little bit. I want to talk
got?
about
what you got? What you
skating, skateboarding.
Word.
So, you guys still skateboarding?
got? Fuck yeah, dude.
Okay.
When
I
you
haven't.
skate?
I haven't skated.
When was the last time you skated?
It's been a while. I would say almost 2 years.
The
Damn,
fuck,
for
dog?
real?
Yes.
Where you at?
Just been, doing the Twitch thing, trying to game, just relaxing
skate
at
with the
home
boys,
after
bro.
work. Yeah. But I work overnight, so it's kind of hard.
That's different. Yeah.
That is different.
Monday
dude.
through Friday.
Yeah.
I could
had
only
an
do it
overnight
during.
job, too. It was
yeah.
a bitch. I've had graveyard.
Like
shit.
really to
I
have
would
enough.
skate by myself at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
in fucking
Wow,
Monroe
that's
or
really
something.
weird.
Yeah, really to have enough rest, I would say Sunday would be
Yeah,
the
but
day
see,
to
I
only
just
skate,
go
to have
skate
enough
after
rest,
work.
and one
As
time
soon
when
as
I
you're done working, go
Yeah.
skate for an hour,
uh-huh.
and then go home and go to bed.
Yeah, one time I skated with no sleep, and I was trying to do this inward heel flip, or fakey inward heel flip off this drop. It was probably 5 feet, and then I straight credit carded.
Oh.
It didn't flip or anything. It just straight credit carded. Just,
Yeah, so
And for everybody who doesn't know what a credit card is, where the board goes. Yeah.
up
right
your
up-
ass,
Yeah.
right through your chode nugget,
Yeah.
right.
And you're
in the
also
choppers.
you're also essentially
Yeah.
jumping down
Uh-huh.
onto it.
Yeah,
Yeah. Not fun.
you're riding it like
Yeah.
you want the
It's the
girls.
only
Yeah.
time you ever want your card declined
Yeah.
is when you're seeing that
Gravity
board,
left the
that
chat.
board coming up at you.
Flat foot on
You
the
ever
ground.
Split the gooch between your leg and like your gooch.
Pause.
Nope. Nope.
You ever done it? The gooch is the fucking choke.
No, I
man.
was
That's the
saying
piece
about
between.
what I was saying, but yeah. Okay.
Pause. Oh. Have you ever split that
What?
doing a credit card?
No.
Split between your
I've
legs.
certainly
like, split
bruised
it
it.
open.
I've
Like,
definitely
cut it
bruised
open?
it.
Yeah, like cut it open.
No.
You've never had bad enough razor tail where it like slit your shit open?
No.
I got
I only
like-
had that
Oh,
happen to
y'all
me
live.
twice
I've had
ever
I've gotten like
skating.
the inner thigh.
Credit cards, yeah. Twice
I've had
ever
hundreds
skating.
of them.
And both of them were from doing like inward heel flips or something that
Something
rotates in
hard
between.
flip
Yeah.
related.
No wonder you're still willing to jump off of shit and try shit and
Yeah.
land it. You don't have any fear because you haven't credit carded 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Once you've done
Because
it
I try
1,000
and land
times,
my shit. Like, focus.
I try to
Focus.
land my shit too,
Both.
and somehow I get credit carded.
Focus.
It's fucking retarded. That's why I
Yeah.
stopped jumping off of shit. I'd always like front foot would go just too far past,
Yeah.
and then
That
straight
always
up into your
sucks.
shit.
Mhm.
Dude, I've split my shit to where
Aw.
I'm wearing blue jeans, and all of a sudden they're turning purple because solid red's coming down the inside of the leg.
Yo,
the
dude,
whole
this
inside's all chopped.
I got like a deep scar in my shin from
Oh,
the
yeah,
corner
you
of the
can actually see
Arlington, the box at Arlington, the
Mhm.
metal one. that thing fucking stuck me, and yeah, it was the same thing. I was wearing black pants, and I instantly looked down and could see like, oh, my pants are shiny now.
Yeah, it's leaking.
That's blood.
Yep.
That's fucking blood.
Damn.
It was
no,
That one sucked.
never
was
had
like,
that ever.
bro,
I had
that-
to skate home.
Arlington has beat my ass. So to answer your question from earlier, when last time I skated it was May 16th. And I only remember that because I tore my ACL and both my meniscus in this knee.
That's right.
So I was telling my girl
crazy.
yesterday, like, yo, I actually feel for the first time since then, like, I want to go skate, and like, I'm not gonna, because I'm just gonna go fuck myself up.
Right.
But I want to at least go like push around, you know?
Fuck yeah.
I just
Same,
want to,
yeah.
because it doesn't hurt to walk anymore. Like
skate,
I can
skate,
sit down, I
ball.
can stand up. Like I'm not in constant
Relax.
pain like I was for a long time with
Yeah.
that. And so it's
My
like
right
shit.
ankle's permanently fucked. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I'm
it's like
ju-
permanently swollen. I don't know
Yeah.
what's up with it. My left ankle is
Just
perfectly fine.
bursitis.
but my
I
right
believe
ankle
what
is
it
just it's a fucking
Or is it
baseball.
a hematoma.
It's huge.
I
Yeah,
think that's
basically what it is
is.
because I sprained it so much.
Mhm.
Oh, dude.
And
Yo,
I
I
just always just walk on it, still skate, like fuck it, you know.
This ankle's
Ice it for a
glass,
little
dude.
bit and then get back out there.
This ankle's glass. If I
Yeah.
roll this ankle, because I step on it every
Mhm.
time I fuck it up, I end up stomping that
Yeah.
foot to try to catch my balance
Mm-hmm.
and just snapping the ankle
Yeah.
sideways. This right ankle is the worst, but this back knees,
Mm-hmm.
it's been shot. And I've shot it 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I still skate on it.
Yeah.
It hurts every fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like torn meniscus every single time. I'm pretty sure there is torn meniscus in it.
Mhm.
I just
Probably is.
hurt all the
Yeah.
time anyway, so I just take pain reliever
Mhm.
and then.
I remember when I
Go
bent
skate.
my knee really bad trying to hard.
But
flip
I also
this
don't do the
huge
shit
jab.
you guys do. I don't like.
Yeah.
You see what I do. I push around. I try some kick flips, some ollies
Mhm.
here and there, maybe some tray flips.
You can still get worked on some flat ground shit.
Yeah, but I don't like. I don't even fully try all the way like you
Yeah.
guys
Mhm.
do. Like you guys go for it, and that's how you get hurt most of the time.
But I haven't
Like,
skated in a
usually
while,
get little,
so
like,
I'm a
bumps and
little
bruises,
rusty.
But
Yeah.
I'm pretty safe when I'm out skating. Like if I
Mhm.
don't feel right, I'm not doing it.
I believe I can still get out there and still tray flip.
Oh, I guarantee
I'm
you
sure you
could.
could.
If I keep going, yeah.
I guarantee. Didn't you take a break from skating before?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you got
Yeah,
right
back
and
on
fucking-
tray flip bolts. Yeah.
Yeah, didn't you hard flip the 3 block or some shit like that, like a month after you're skating?
No. At
I
Arlington?
swore, yeah, I could have swore.
No.
Because like I'd given you and Colton T-shirts, and then it was like 6 months to a year or something.
I
like
think
that.
I hard flipped the 6 foot drop
That might have been it.
off the ledge. Yeah.
Yeah, off the ledge.
That
But
thing's
it's
I only
actually-
ollied the big 3,
Yeah,
which
you
was a
couldn't
big
have much.
accomplishment for me because I
Oh, that's
never
a
even.
big-
Yeah.
it's the big
'Cause I've been
never
skating
done it.
there.
It's
Yeah,
big.
I've been skating there for the whole time I even
Yeah.
started skating,
I've
and I
never
never
done it.
even. Yeah.
I will never do it.
Yeah.
I've done it.
It's huge,
once.
bro.
Yeah,
It'll
I can't-
fuck you
I
up.
won't even attempt
Yeah.
it.
It'll fuck you up.
It will blow my knee. I
Yeah.
will never be able to. If this knee lands from that high up
Mhm.
with that kind of impact, it will never work again.
I've
It will
pocketed my
tear
ankle,
that fucking
yeah.
tendon, and that tendon will go.
Yeah. I pocketed my ankle and that shit fucked me up.
Damn.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah.
Up and down that thing.
Fuck yeah.
I haven't pocketed, like, had a real bad hot pocket in
Mhm.
a good minute.
Mm.
Damn, boys, we're already 42 minutes into this podcast.
Damn. We're doing good.
You're doing
Shit.
great.
Mhm.
You're doing great.
Yeah.
So how about that traffic on the way up here? Did you have
Oh,
to-
my
I hit that
God,
shit too.
bro.
I saw you. So I was driving. I drove past. I saw you getting your bag out of the car, and that was when I was like, dude, I'm hungry. I need to eat. 'Cause
Yeah.
I hadn't eaten in a few days. Like I had
It was-
really a weird loss of appetite thing going on, and anyway, I saw you, and that's when I texted you. Like I don't even know if you saw my text, but I was
I
like, hey,
probably have it.
hey, I'm cruising by. I'm just hitting McDonald's. You want anything?
Oh,
But-
yeah. I'm so bad with the fucking messaging.
Yeah.
Like you heard from my bro, he's like, I texted you about it. I was like,
Yeah, I'm
I
bad at
didn't
it
get
too.
the text.
Mhm.
My problem is I'll read a message like, oh yeah, okay, I'll reply to that in a second. Or
Uh-huh.
it's usually
I
because
do
I'm
that,
at work.
But
and then
my
I-
phone sometimes
Mhm.
just doesn't get messages.
Mhm.
Not when you send it.
Yeah.
Like tonight at midnight,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get
Mhm.
20 fucking messages from people that have sent me.
But
messages.
back
I
to
don't know
the traffic. Washington drivers, man. When there's an accident on the side or something, they always just gotta drive slow and
Bro,
then
that's everywhere. Though.
look at that shit.
That's everywhere.
Bro,
I've been
take
in-
pictures, videos,
Yeah.
like,
Post on
goddamn,
That's
like,
just fucking people.
You know what's wild though is nowadays. Okay, you know Snap like maps on Snapchat, and you
Yeah.
can look at like the hot spots in areas and stuff. So I've realized this when there's traffic on the freeway, because in California I've been having to drive on like the 10 every day.
yeah.
That thing is fucked. It's like dude, it's the worst.
I
But
would
anyway,
fucking sucks.
whenever I'm like sitting in traffic, oh dude, pull up Snapchat,
Yeah.
look at the map, and sure enough, you see a bunch of people taking videos as they're driving by, and it's like, oh goddamn, a whole
Yeah.
motorhome is on fire up there, and then you actually know like in real time
Yeah.
why
What's
you're
going
in
on.
traffic.
That's pretty lit.
I
It's
had
kind of
a-
wild, dude.
yeah.
Next time you're sitting in traffic, pull up Snapchat. You might be able to figure out what's going on.
The last time when we were in traffic on the way up here, I was like, "There's a wreck up
Mhm.
ahead." Because I know at this time, coming this way, there's not this kind of traffic.
Yeah.
So that means some idiot got in an accident.
Did you
with
see the
some
car
other
on the
idiot.
trailer?
Yeah.
He was all fucking.
It was
nose
all
smashed
fucked up.
He rear-ended the
Yeah.
shit out of someone.
You also notice that it seemed to be a female driver.
I did
You
not. I
didn't
just
see
saw
her
the
walking.
cop. I
I
didn't
saw
see
her
with the
walking,
side step.
crying, going back to the fucking
Damn,
tow
that
truck.
wreck looked
And I
bad,
was driving
bro.
by, I was like, female driver.
The rear
I mean, that
wheel
could've
was
been- she
off.
could've been
the
riding
front
in the
fender was
passenger.
Smashed
Could've
in.
been.
Her husband.
Highly doubt it. You
Bro,
can call
himself
me
up.
a fucking whatever. Fucking
sexist.
yeah, sexist or misogynist. Yeah, I like massages. My bad. Women are terrible drivers. I'm putting it out there. Putting it out there for the ether. I'm sorry, women. But I know women that know that it's true and they admit it and they hate when other women don't. Because this is the problem.
No
Women
comment.
have so much shit going on.
No
in their-
comment.
Yeah, of course you don't. You're afraid of the cancel culture.
No
Why, they gonna
comment.
Get canceled.
He ain't even started yet.
Everybody's equal.
Except for at driving. Some
There
people
are
are
some women
just
drivers out
better.
there that will
Yeah.
smash you in driving.
100%. But
Like
the
some
average woman
drifters,
driver,
bro, like
not the average.
those
one.
girls that
NASCAR
drift,
driver, there's a
they
bunch
will
of them.
smash
There's a
you.
bunch. Oh yeah, Las Vegas. There's a bunch too. I know
Bro.
a bunch of chicks in Vegas that'll fucking outdrive me any day. I admit that. Average woman driver, that has kids and shit. They got so much shit going on in their mind. Their phone's going off. They got kids screaming in the back. That's a huge amount of distraction. And usually they're by themselves, having to deal with it all the time while they're driving.
Yeah.
That's what I see on the thing. Women on their phone, doing their makeup,
Right.
and dealing with kids in the back seat while driving.
I rarely see that though.
I've almost been hit 3 times today from that specifically. 2 vans and 1 fucking Nissan.
Well, that's just your luck, I guess.
I guess.
Dude, you do
Yeah.
see like an
Me,
But
I
it's
don't,
what
I don't
it
really
is.
see.
I see an alarming amount of just people in general, just like straight up.
Oh, yeah, there's a
driving,
lot of people
looking
on-
at their
in
phone.
general
I
on
haven't
their
seen
phone.
that in a long time.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
You don't
just-
go
I
out
just-
very
I
much
only
then.
see. No, I'm always out, bro.
Where you at
Every
at?
single weekend.
Where you at every single week?
I
Yeah.
just look around like.
Well, I go to work every day, so I'm always out, bro. So what the fuck?
Yeah, but you go to work at night. No one's out at night.
Bro, what?
No one's really out at
Yes,
I work
they are,
night
bro.
shifts too.
There's a lot of people
There's
out.
There's a
I,
handful
I would
of
say
people.
not like during the day. but
88th isn't
there's
fucking
still
a
a lot of
parking
people out.
lot at night. It isn't.
Either way,
Man.
No,
Probably
this is a
easier to
parking
see
lot.
them at
Nightlife
night
is
because
always
their
live.
phones-
There's
It is
always
live
people
for the
out
people
walking
that are out.
around and freaking.
It's live
you
for the
know?
people that are out. The rest of the world's asleep. That's just what it is.
Yeah,
That's
the-
why I
the
think you
day
don't
sh-
see
day
as
shift
many
is-
people on cell phones.
Yeah.
Every day, I see it. Every day. Every day. I get behind people on a 35, and we're going 25 miles an
Do
hour.
you text
'cause
and drive?
Some dude, no. I don't even
Bro,
answer my
that's-
fucking phone when I drive.
Bro.
Well, you don't really answer your phone anyway.
At all. But that's because I'm
He's-
driving
that's
90%
cat,
of
bro.
the fucking time.
Bro, that's
much
cap.
do I-
You answered my phone earlier when we're on the freeway.
Wasn't driving. Oh yeah, I answered you because I knew it was you and you're behind me. So
Okay,
I'm like,
but
there's
still,
an
you did it.
important reason.
But still, he
All
did it.
right, Okay.
You
That's
did
one
it.
time.
Okay. Bro.
That's one time.
Oh.
I'm gonna admit I've texted a few times. I don't do that on the regular. I bitch when people do it. I'm not a hypocrite. I'm not the kind of person to be like,
Alright.
I'm gonna be on my phone out driving around.
Yeah.
I usually tell people, and you've had this text from me. I was driving. What's up?
What, do you talk in your phone or?
No. I stop at a
Whenever you get
stoplight
there.
and I send you a message. We were in
But
traffic when you
the
called.
vehicle is
Hold up.
on, the keys
Hold
in
up.
the ignition, you are driving.
You're not moving. If I'm not moving, that's a whole different fucking ballgame. If you can text at a stoplight, motherfucker,
Bro.
you can't text while you're driving. That's the
A
law.
cop will pull you over and be like, yo,
if you're at a stoplight, they ain't gonna do shit.
it's still the same
They
thing.
ain't gonna do shit.
Bro, they switched it up. It's still the same
They
thing.
ain't gonna do shit though.
They'd be
Is
like,
that for real?
yes.
Like even if you're, I mean,
Even if you had a stop sign, stop light, red light, it doesn't matter. You have
That
your phone.
wasn't the law.
The car is still on. The key is in the ignition. You are
So
driving.
they're using the
You
same.
are operating a motorized
Okay,
vehicle.
what
you're
if you're sitting in a parking lot?
Yeah.
Like you got your car running, you
It's
pulled
not
up to
driving.
7-Eleven,
You
and you're
driving?
like, you're changing your song. Or
What's the
whatever, or,
definition
like-
of drive?
Well, it's like, are you? It's
What's
like,
the definition of drive?
I'm guessing the definition is if you're on the road,
That's what I'm saying. So like,
whether you're rolling, whether you're
yeah, I
stopped.
guess so. In a parking,
Okay, I see what
a
you're
parking
saying.
lot,
You know what I'm
you have
saying?
nowhere to go. I guess you know.
well, but you could still
but-
cause an accident being
Because
on
you're
your
in the
fucking
you're in
phone.
a space on the
'cause
concrete
your
that's
car's in
made
park.
for your car
If
to
you're
be sitting
parked,
there.
but you can
But your
ride
car's-
around and drive around inside of a parking lot. That's what I'm saying.
No,
If
I'm saying if
in
you're
traffic
like,
and you're
are
basically
you in the
parked,
parking spot?
Yeah.
do you get what I'm saying?
No, I know, but are you in a parking spot?
No,
That's what
if
I'm
you're
saying.
riding around is what I'm saying.
Yes, you can.
Then it's driving.
Be-
If you're driving around a parking lot, otherwise you're what?
Even if you're sitting.
What are
even
you
if you're
doing if
sitting
you're
waiting
hold
for
up?
someone? You got
Answer
your
the
phone
question.
out.
If you are moving around in a parking lot, what are you doing?
You're driving.
You're driving around a parking lot. If you are parked in a parking lot, what are you doing?
But are you in a
Parked.
parking spot?
Doesn't matter. If
Yeah,
your vehicle's not
it's illegal
moving,
to not be in a parking spot just sitting there.
that's not what we're talking about, though. Is it driving?
What are we even talking
We're
about?
talking about driving. We're trying to find the definition of driving.
Oh.
You're saying driving is a motor vehicle being on, which in the alcoholic definition, like when the cops want to get you for DUI,
It's the
that's
same.
why they
I'm
tell
talking
you.
about at a
That's
stop
why they hold
sign
up.
on your
Listen
phone
to what somebody's saying before you.
and stoplight.
Yes, and what I'm saying is if you're stopped, I don't consider that driving. I've also done it in front of cops, and no one's pulled me over yet.
Yeah.
As far as I know, as long as the vehicle's at a complete stop, then yeah, go on your phone. But if you're in fucking motion doing 35 miles an hour, it's a whole lot
Man,
different. Would you
I
not
still
agree?
believe that shit,
Yeah.
even if you had a stop sign or stop light,
Is
you
it
shouldn't
safer?
even have your phone
Okay,
out at
answer
all,
this.
even if your car is idle.
But you called me, right?
Because what if someone?
Hold up,
What if
hold
someone
up,
hit you?
hold up.
Alright.
But if you believe that,
Yeah.
you called me, right? While we were in traffic driving. You
Yes, I did.
So,
Yeah.
so do you believe that?
What?
That you
Believe
shouldn't
what?
have your phone out at all because you had your phone out.
I don't, you know, I wouldn't recommend it, you know. I'm not going to say,
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
text and
That's what I'm
drive,
saying.
you know.
But that's what I'm
No,
saying, and you're trying
but,
to say
you know,
what I'm saying is that, oh, no, you do. You answered your phone.
But I'm not saying.
You tried to call me out
No.
on me saying that I don't text and drive, which I don't.
I-
Because you called me, but then you're saying that I don't think you should have your phone at all, but you called me while driving. Do you
No,
see
I was
how
just
that
saying,
doesn't make a lot of sense,
no,
my
because
guy?
you said.
What the fuck are we talking about?
No, alright, fuck it.
No.
Fuck it.
I think it
Yeah,
makes perfect
fuck it.
sense. Watch it back. Watch the video
Yeah,
back.
but you can understand what I'm
I
saying.
understand what
Even
you're
though
saying,
it's
and
still
if you finish-
dangerous, you got your phone.
if
I'm
you-
not saying it. I'm not saying yeah, it's good to text and drive. I'm not. You know, it is what you do.
I agree.
you know.
I'm saying, but if you're stopped, even if the car's on, it's safer to text and drive then than it is to be moving at 35 miles an hour or even a mile an hour texting. Would you agree?
Semi-safe.
No,
With
that's,
semi-safe.
I think that's 100% true. There's no
It's
way
not
you
the
could say.
safest.
Yeah,
but
but
it's
like,
semi-safe.
if
A
you're
cop
doing-
would,
okay,
a
say
cop
you're
would
doing
hassle
this-
you over that shit.
But
Say
we're
you're
not
doing
talking
this,
leave the cop out of it.
or you're doing
what
this,
Do you
like,
think?
there's no-
If you're stopped and you look at your phone, is it safer being stopped doing that than it is looking at your phone driving 60 miles an hour? What's safer?
That's obvious.
They're both
question.
kind
No
of
shit, it's
I
obvious.
guess,
It
I
isn't-
guess,
what?
but
It
they're
isn't
kind of
even
they're
in
both
any
kind of
way.
equal.
No, it
it's
isn't
just like
equal
because what if
still.
it's like green light and then what if someone hits you from the side? You just didn't even see it because you're on your phone.
Yeah, but they're gonna
They'll
hit
be
you
like, oh,
anyways.
he was
Doesn't
on his
matter
phone.
what
But
you're
they're gonna
doing
hit you
inside of
anyway.
that car. They're gonna hit you anyways.
Because they're driving erratically or reckless. You can't stop that no matter what. That's why an accident's an accident. You didn't plan on getting into an
Yeah.
accident, but they're fucked up. Somebody else fucked up. Or
I
you
see.
fucked
I see
up.
what you're saying, but I do think that if you're comparing either like
Either way,
cruising
I
down
guess
the
so,
street,
yeah.
driving where you're moving, because that's when you're.
But
that's
most
when
people
you're
have
dangerous.
their phones on the dash anyways.
But when you're
So-
moving down the thing and you're texting,
What about
and you
that?
got
Most
your
people
phone-
have the phone on the dash. So is
I
that
don't
the
think
same
you should
thing?
do that
like
either.
built
I
into the
agree.
car dash and shit.
I mean that I prefer because a lot of it's hands free.
Yeah, and they don't let you operate a lot of it while your
Why
vehicle's
it's driving?
rolling.
Like the
You know,
vehicle's
to your
smart
point,
enough to know
honestly,
that.
to your point, a lot of times they won't let you mess with things on the stereo
While
unless
the
the vehicle
car's in
is,
motion.
It's on
is
the
stopped.
steering
I
wheel.
just had a
though.
Ford
Yeah.
Focus coming back from Idaho. Guess what you can't do on the streams while you're in motion.
I know you
But
can't
as
pair
soon
a
as you
Bluetooth
come to a
device.
stop at a stoplight or anything, all that stuff starts working again.
Mhm.
That's what I mean. That's
Oh.
like, that's how the car companies do it, because it's legalese that they have to abide by. And you have to be able to
Okay.
have a certain amount of freedom. But to your point, if you are intoxicated, right,
Yeah.
and you even have the keys in your hands, and you sit in the front seat, you get a DUI, baby.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The car doesn't even have to be on. If you
Yeah, I
have the
know
keys
that
on
one,
your
yeah.
person and you're in the fucking seat,
Mhm.
you're gonna get a fucking DUI.
Yeah.
So, by law, I don't doubt that that's
Yeah.
it. What I'm
But-
saying is if I answer my phone, it's because it's slow.
Maybe
Or
they're
I'm
gonna.
stopped.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Other than that, if I'm driving 60 miles an hour and I
Yeah.
don't have somebody following me that might be calling me for questions or got lost or got cut off or whatever, only time I usually
Yeah.
have my phone sitting next to me in the car and out of my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, iPhone does this beautiful thing when you're driving, it locks it. You can't get anything.
Yeah.
You get nothing. And so I just leave it on that. But when we left, I opened because I don't have a rearview mirror in my car. I got two side mirrors, and I assumed if you needed to call me, because if we
What
got
happened to your other
split
car?
up. What do you mean my other car?
Was it a neon?
Oh, the purple one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, I forgot about that.
It's gone.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
The little gold Nissan, that's gone too.
Yeah.
Uh,
Why'd you get rid of it and just stop working, or
it didn't work very well
Yeah.
as was. Like it was
that
like
car lasted you out there? Yeah.
it did last, but going up hills, you felt like you had to fucking bam that shit. Like it would have been better to have a hole in the floor and fucking walk it up the damn thing than it was to get that engine to go. You're sitting there floored, like standing on the fucking
Yeah.
accelerator, and it's going, just slowly up the shit. It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous.
Mhm.
How do you feel about smoking weed drive?
Smoking weed while driving?
Yeah.
That to me is.
That's your own choice.
I mean,
That's up to you.
I think it depends on the person, but it's hard to say. It's just being
My opinion's
intoxicated
changed
in driving.
Quite a bit over the years.
Mine has to. I used to not really give a shit
Yeah.
and used to think like, oh, it's better than drinking and driving, which
100%.
it probably is
I'm
statistically.
always stoned technically when I'm driving.
You say drinking and driving is better?
No. I'm saying
Oh.
smoking and driving is probably. I bet you could find
you
the numbers
have better
to.
reaction time than you do on
Yeah,
alcohol.
right.
100%.
Alcohol is gonna fuck you
Yeah.
up. I think for driving more. I think the joke is when you're drunk driving, you blow the red light. When you're stoned driving, you're stopped at the green light. Like
Yep.
it's
Exactly.
it's safer,
Mhm.
Yeah.
you know.
You
But,
take things a
yeah.
little more cautiously
Yeah.
because you're stoned and like paranoid compared to me.
Mhm.
Like drunk inhibition is just completely gone. You're like, I'm
Mhm.
doing 140 on the freeway.
Yeah, I don't fuck with that kind of shit. That was like in my youth, in my younger days. I was more like just
Uh-huh.
like whatever, dude. I'll smoke and drive. I was never a big drinking and driving type of guy.
I
It's
did
just
both.
me, but
I'm a terrible person. I did
Yeah.
both, but I was, for some weird reason, I was like the one person. If you ask anybody I know that drank with
drive
me,
better drunk than
not
sober.
even drive better than
Mhm.
drunk. I was just the safest one.
Yeah.
I was just like anybody who got in my car, whether I was fucking tanked drunk or not, they felt safe in
Yeah.
my car.
Whether they actually were or not.
Yeah, whether
But I guess if you never fucked anyone up, then
I've never been
Good
in
for
an
you, but-
accident that I caused. And
Yeah.
there's only one time, and I stopped drinking shortly after, that I couldn't remember driving.
Mm-hmm.
Like I drove from a buddy's house to a McDonald's parking lot, and I woke up in that McDonald's parking lot, and I don't remember how I got there. I still can't figure it out. I went to sleep
Damn.
in my car, and I woke up in a McDonald's parking lot. And I'm
Mhm.
like,
maybe you
"Well,
sleep drove.
I did.
Is that a thing?
At some point, and there was no scratches on my car, no grass, no nothing.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck I made that drive, I don't know. Is
Yeah.
this thing?
This thing's not one to hold on. You gotta put like a piece of wood under there,
There
or
we
something,
go.
like a bigger surface for it to bite. These plastic tables.
Jump. Jump.
I mean, shit, dude, we're at like an hour anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Figure that out.
Call it a wrap.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
Let's wrap it
My-
up.
my opinion on
apart.
oh,
Oh,
my
Alright.
opinion on the driving and smoking thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that smoking with a pipe and driving
Yeah.
is a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, that's two hands.
Exactly, and I
Off
used
the
to do
wheel.
it all the time. like I'm a hypocrite for saying that I don't think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
But just from my experience of smoking and driving with a pipe a lot,
Mm-hmm.
not the safest thing.
No.
It's to me just as unsafe as
Mhm.
texting and driving. Like
It's
you-
like texting and driving if texting got you fucked up.
exactly. I don't like fuck. See, and I don't even think about that in that aspect because like
Mm-hmm.
weed doesn't fuck me up like that. I guess.
Yeah.
Because you guys know how much I smoke. I smoke.
fell apart, bro.
Did it? It straight up
Dude,
fell.
we're
all the
cool.
way
I'm
apart.
cool.
That shit go.
Hell yeah.
I'm freestyling it.
Dope. We rocking it.
Yeah,
This is
that shit funny
great
as hell.
for a podcast. If
Uh-huh.
you guys don't love this shit, subscribe. I don't
Yeah,
know.
make
Yes,
sure
We're not
sir.
doing this every week.
Hit that sub. Hit
Every
that
week.
like.
I'm down whenever I'm in town.
Yeah, that's right. Because
Yeah.
you
I'm not-
traveling, man.
I'm a traveling man, but when I'm here, I'm down.
The nomad.
Yeah.
But you're gonna be here every week, right?
Yeah, every
I'll
Saturday.
be listening.
Fuck
Hey,
yeah.
I can call in
Yeah.
too. Like
And
I
you
can
can call
zoom
in,
in.
we
I
can
got
do
all my
Zoom
mic
meetings
and
and all that.
I got all the gear to like get
Yeah,
you.
we did one.
Yeah.
So we've already dry kind of run it once.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah, the next podcast we'll get more into that. You know, the traveling and stuff.
Yeah.
That would be
Good.
tight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hear some of your travel stuff.
I
I
got
wanna
some.
hear
I
about
got
it.
some stories.
Hell yeah. All right, people. So
All
we're gonna
right.
do that. What do we want to call this podcast?
Like the episode, or
Like
the.
the podcast. We're gonna start a whole podcast. together.
Oh, shit, we might need a.
yeah. Let's.
We'll come up with a name for you
Put a
guys.
We'll
pause
think
on
about
that
that.
one.
Maybe we'll put up some sort of poll somewhere, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a couple of names or something, and see what the people like.
Mhm.
We'll let the people vote. on it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Let them do it.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Stay classy,
Yes, sir.
and
Yeah.
we
Peace.
love y'all.
Later.
Bye bye.